I've looked at the fair tax. A lot of my friends like the fair tax. I'm more of a flat tax person, and let me explain why. First of all, I'm a political realist, and I'll tell you that it is much more likely that we're going to get a flatter income tax system enacted than it is to get the fair tax. I like a simpler flat tax system where everybody pays the same rate, and we also reform corporate tax at the same time, and that's on the table, by the way, more than I do taxing consumption. I know that the fair tax is not a VAT, but it has some of the same impact as a VAT. I went to school in Europe for a couple of years and got to see the VAT first, and I know it's not the VAT. I prefer a flat tax approach, and I looked at all this, and I don't criticize those who like it. Some people are, Governor Huckabee loves it, and that's great. I think what we can all agree on is that we need to change it. But I can tell you, if we're looking at changing it soon, what was in our budget that we passed in April is much more likely to pass, which is close loopholes, reduce the rates. I tell you, I think we did a really poor job on communication on this loophole stuff. We had everybody thinking that we love loopholes, when it's not true. What we should have done is stepped out and said, well, hey, I'm glad to see the president's finally agreeing with us. We passed a budget in April that does exactly that. Lowers rates, closes loopholes. The reason we didn't like the president's approach is he wanted to close loopholes, raise rates. So we did a really bad job. And I've been trying to point out, we are not against doing some of that. We already passed it. So that's been frustrating. But anyway, I prefer a flat tax.